Hi guys, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my September reading wrap up. I read 5 books in September and loved 4 of them, and the 5th one, not so much. It's not that I hated it, it's just that I didn't gel with it, and yeah, it kind of didn't live up to my expectation of the description of the book. But anyway, without much further ado, let's get into the books. So the first book I read in September was September's pick for Sykes and Savage Book Club, hosted by Simon Savage and Melanie Sykes. And it was Unicorn, the Memoir of a Muslim Drag Queen by Amrou Al-Kadhi. I adored this. This was brilliant. Took me a while to get through because it's quite dark. It tells the story of Amrou and their life growing up as Muslim and queer, and ultimately coming out as non-binary, and also they are a drag queen, and the highs and lows of that situation, and how they dealt with that, how they dealt with their family, the misconceptions of homosexuality and the Muslim faith. And yeah, it was dark, it was hilarious, it was sad, it was poignant, and several times it made me want to throw the book across the room. I didn't, but I did want to. But yeah, this was amazing, and if you read this, you'll not regret it. It's amazing. So the next book I read, I was hoping that it would be a bit sort of less heavy than the previous one, but it turned out to be not quite so heavy, but heavy nonetheless, and that was To Be a Gay Man by Will Young. Again, this was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. I can't really say that I could empathise, or not so much sympathise, but yeah, empathise with Will's experiences growing up, because we grew up in completely different backgrounds. He grew up in a middle-class family. I didn't. I grew up in a working class background, so my experiences were different to Will's. But this is brilliantly written, it's hilariously funny in places, and very, very to the point. It's not too flowery, but it's slightly flowery in places. But yeah, worth a read. And my husband has just downloaded the audiobook. I think he has already listened to it. I have just started, and Will Young reads it and it's brilliant. So I can't wait to continue with that. So yeah, that's To Be a Gay Man by Will Young. Now the next one I read was beautifully strange, gloriously weird, 55 million shades of strange, and I adored it. It was just outstanding. It's Convenience Store Women by Sayaka Murata. This is Japanese, and it is translated from the Japanese by Jinny Tapley Takamori. It's absolutely glorious. It tells the story of Kiyoko, or Kiyoko. I'm not entirely sure. I pronounced it when I was reading it as Kiko. She's a 36-year-old Japanese woman who has worked in a convenience store for 18 years, and she doesn't feel complete without her convenience store. Things happen, stuff goes down, and she ends up leaving her job and then feels completely incomplete. And yeah, it's just outstanding, and I cannot wait to get to Earthlings, the new Sayaka Murata book, which may be in a haul from me in the not too distant future. I'm so excited. So yeah, that was Convenience Store Women by Sayaka Murata. Brilliant book. If you get a chance to read it, do it immediately. So the 4th book I read in September, I loved this. This was so brilliant. It was like a little sort of essay, and yeah, I thought this was just outstanding. It's Creativity, a Short and Cheerful Guide by John Cleese. Now obviously John Cleese is a famous actor. He acted in stuff like Fawlty Towers, A Fish Called Wanda, and I believe he was part of the sort of Monty Python troupe in the 60s and 70s. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. This is a little essay on creativity and how to clear your mind of nonsense when you are trying to write. And I found it really informative. Writing is something that I would love to do, and I feel that my mind is clogged with lots of other things. So this is the kind of book that I feel I could go back to and dip into. There are tips on how to empty your mind and how to calm your thoughts and be more creative. And even if you don't think that what you're doing is creative, this says that any kind of thing that you make, that you do, is creativity, and that's just amazing. I love this, and if you see this in the shop, go for it, because it's fun and it's to the point. It's quite deadpan funny, very much like John Cleese's comedy. I loved it, brilliant. So we come to the last book I read in September. Now, I wanted to adore this book and I just didn't. For me, it fell flat. And I believe that this is like it's a children's classic. It's a children's classic from the 1960s, and I think it's a very much beloved classic. I just didn't gel with it. I picked it up in a charity shop when I was in Perth recently at a meeting for work. We finished early and I had some time to kill, and I picked this up because A, the front cover was stunning, and the synopsis made it sound absolutely outstanding. It's The Midnight Fox by Betsy Byars. I wanted to love this and I just didn't. I felt that the main character was a moaning Minnie. He just didn't stop whining on. I don't like this and I don't like that, and oh, I'm spending 2 months on a farm away from my parents with an aunt and uncle that I rarely see. To me, that's an opportunity to be amazing, have such fun. But no, this little boy doesn't. And then there's moments of sort of almost animal cruelty, and I just couldn't get behind it. I really couldn't. The one aspect I did like of this was the friendship that he had with his best friend, P.T. Burkus. And they would write letters to one another over the summer, and yeah, he would pop up every now and again when the main character, Tom, would remember something from the past that kind of had a bearing on what was happening to him in the present. But yeah, I just didn't like this. And I didn't like it to the point where I'm not keeping it. So this is currently on my Depop store. So I will try and link that down below if you would like to get your hands on this, because like I say, like I've always said, reading is a very subjective thing. Something that I don't like might be something that someone else absolutely adores. And that's a great thing, because no two people are the same. If we were all the same, the world would be a boring place. So yeah, that is my September wrap-up. I hope that you've seen some books that you may like to get to. Certainly, The Convenience Store Women by Sayaka Murata is one that I will probably go back to, and it's one that I highly, highly recommend to you. It's very surreal and strange, but gloriously brilliant at the same time. So yeah, I've blathered on, so I will stop. Thank you so much for watching. Whatever you're doing, I hope you have so much fun doing it. Whatever you're reading, I hope you love it. Stay fabulous, be amazing, be yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Bye bye. Hi guys, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my September wrap-up. Oh, no. September reading wrap-up. It's a reading wrap-up, Graham. Okay. Hi guys, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my September reading wrap-up. I read how many books? Okay. Hi guys, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my... Hi guys, it's Graham again and welcome back to my channel.